Hello, and welcome to the Casino Tears podcast. I'm one of your hosts, 10 Ton is number one, and joining me as my co-host is the one and only Ed Robinson from Roll to Win Craps. If you want more info on our show, please visit our page at casinotears.com. On this week's show, we discuss Royal Caribbean, travel, rooms, drinks. We also touch on pneumatic tubes, maître d', muster, smoking, grouper, one-eyed jacks, and Ed's not-so-free cruise.
Roll Tide, dude. Roll Tide.
Bump John got me that. So I wear it occasionally to the gym.
Oh, yeah? The ladies are attracted to that, no doubt.
I don't know, man. When I go to the gym, I go at night, so there's only like 4 people in there. 10:30.
Yeah.
I've been shooting baskets for the last 15 minutes. It's like 11:45, and I have the whole basketball court to myself.
And you shoot baskets. I'm impressed.
I haven't shot baskets in so long, man, but it's very satisfying when you follow through and you get that swish, isn't it?
I would think so. It's been a long time since I shot a basketball, dude. And I used to play basketball a lot.
I don't even know when. It was maybe 7th grade, 8th grade.
Oh, mine was longer. Mine was much later in life than that, but it's been a long time.
I was actually good at basketball when I was playing. I was just too short. They always would put me on their like best player because my defense was so strong, man. I've always had a strong D.
A strong D.
That's true, though. It is true. Not on
Is
the
that
level.
what she said?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They still say that. I would have loved to keep playing basketball, but I'm just too short.
Yeah, you're a little on the small
In
side.
6th grade, I was guarding the biggest guy. It was too tough.
I mean, people have grown a lot since I played basketball. I mean, I used to be tall. I used to be tall in the world.
Ed, did I tell you when Bump John and I were at Durango? I don't know if it was last year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
The guy's from Alabama.
Yeah,
Walking through Durango.
the center. I can't remember his name now.
And you see that center that San Antonio has? Wemby.
I don't watch pro basketball hardly at all. I don't like it.
I don't watch any pro basketball, but I've been seeing the highlights. I have not been playing for 25 days. Right here, Ed. See that?
How's that going for you?
Let me check my app, my quitting app, which is once you get through the first week, it's easy. 25 days.
Mm-hmm.
Very handy app, but I've been making so much progress on my book, man. It's basically done. Now I'm illustrating it. And then I can get started on the other 2, but I'm going to come out with this one first. You got to see the dice. I got the black dagger dice.
Oh, yeah?
You want to see it? Hold on. I have to get it. These are fucking awesome. First of all, it's silver. Do you see that?
Yeah. You can tell it's not white. It's I love it. I love it.
Isn't that badass?
Yeah. You should charge a premium for those and only sell them in pairs.
I've only got them in pairs.
Okay. Okay.
So my plan is I'm going to make this whole like D&D box and then get dice coaches and yours.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
That's okay, because I know exactly what you're talking about. It's going to be fucking sweet. I'm going to sell it as a collector's thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, these dice, Ed, don't they look fucking badass? They look so badass.
What did they say? Did that girl say anything about it?
They just thought it was really cool. I mean, I'm so happy with how they came out, man. All right, so Ed.
Yes, sir.
It's a Wednesday, April 29th. We're recording for next week's show, maybe the week after, for May 12th. And the topic today, the subject for these next 2 weeks, is going to be your cruise. Ed went on a cruise. I guess I never really thought the day would come when we would be talking about you being on a cruise.
I never thought I would be talking about going on a cruise 4 months ago. I never would have said I was going on a cruise, but I did. I've been home just over 24 hours, by the way. So I'm still tired.
Yeah, you had a layover in Tampa.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear about your entire trip, where you left from, where it went, all the other stuff.
There's a lot happened because we had to fly into Tampa. Aloha Johnny met us in Tampa.
Okay, so who's going on this trip? How long was this trip?
Trip or the cruise? There's a trip and a cruise here.
The
The
whole
cruise
thing.
is 3 nights. The cruise was 3 nights, but I was gone from Thursday till Tuesday.
So 5 days.
I was gone 5 days in total.
What cruise line? Because there's a few, and I don't know any, although the irony is I just got something from MGM today about a Royal Caribbean cruise.
Royal Caribbean is who we used.
Okay, there's a couple big ones.
Yeah, we were on Utopia of the Seas, which holds I think I was told around 4,200 passengers, which is a lot. That ship was huge. I could send you a picture of that ship. It was freaking huge.
I'm Googling it right now. Oh, wow, dude, this looks big from above. It's introducing the world's biggest weekend, Royal Caribbean's Utopian of the Sea. Man, this thing looks like a floating city.
It is a floating city. It is a floating
That's
city.
amazing, isn't it? Is an aircraft carrier that big?
It's probably bigger, but I'm sure it's bigger. I've seen some in San Diego before. So yeah, I would say an aircraft carrier is bigger, but this is a big cruise ship. And it's weird to think that they can make something that big and that tall because the elevator had 16 floors on it.
Oh, wow.
and it floats. It doesn't sink.
So I'm clicking around on these pictures. I mean, it looks pretty nice. It looks pretty nice.
It's a nice boat. It's a nice boat. I thought it was a nice boat. Never been on a boat, but I thought it was a nice boat. The wife and I flew from Birmingham to Tampa, Southwest.
Okay, Southwest.
Direct flight to Tampa. Aloha Johnny picked us up at the airport. His former business partner had an Airbnb in Tampa. And so we used the Airbnb. Didn't cost anything for that Thursday night.
Okay, that's nice.
And then we had it also reserved for when we got back. We got kind of unpacked and everybody's ready to go eat. And we go to try to find a place to eat.
In Tampa?
Yeah, close to where we are. We're in a place called Seminole Heights, part of Tampa. So we're Googling, we're doing things, we're asking, our little lady friend on our cell phones where we could go. And we decided on this place called Ricketts, something like that.
Oh, I see where you are. You're north. Yeah. Okay. I see exactly where you are.
You got it on the Google Maps?
Okay. Yeah. I see you on the map.
All right. So we settled on this one place and we get there and it's right next door to a big old strip bar.
Nice, dude. Nice.
And across the road is another strip bar.
I mean, there's like a lot of them there.
I think Tampa might be the strip bar capital of.
No, it wasn't, but it's got a lot of them.
It's got a lot. And it was loud in that place. And there was like all of the co-eds from USF must have been in there auditioning because they weren't wearing a lot in this restaurant. And it was loud and they were dancing. And we were like, we're not going to eat here because it was going to be like a 45-minute wait. So I got on my phone and I Googled a little finer, classier place to go eat. And we went to a place called the Rusty Pelican.
Oh, nice. The Rusty Pelican. Okay.
Right out on the bay. We had a window seat right there on the bay. And that is a big bay, by the way. Yeah. It is huge. Fine meal. Fine meal. Good service. Great waiter.
What'd you get at the Rusty Pelican? Crab cakes?
No, I got blackened swordfish.
Oh, yeah. That feels like that fits at the Rusty Pelican.
Very good. Appetizers. I had.
You see any? We got a lot of people in Tampa that play craps, man. You see any of those guys running around? Testa Verde stent placers out there?
I was under the radar.
Under the radar, yeah. I mean, you're traveling with the wife, so it's not like you're out.
And the traffic in Tampa sucks.
Really?
Oh, my God, is it awful. It is awful. If you don't know the side roads, you're screwed. During any type of busy time of the day, you are absolutely freaking standstill screwed. So anyway, that was good. I mean, my stupid mistake, I drank this really good, rich cup of coffee to finish off my meal without even thinking about all the caffeine I was taking in. Yeah. I couldn't sleep.
Because I always like getting, when I'm out,
I got it
cappuccinos.
Yeah, my wife had that.
Oh, a cappuccino.
Yeah, I just had
nice, dude.
It was really good, but it kept me up all night. I didn't hardly sleep at all that night. And here you are getting ready to go on your first cruise and you're laying in bed and all you can think about is all the things you're going to not like when you get there.
Really?
Yep. I kept thinking over and over.
What would be the things that you weren't going to like? The limits?
I just, that it was going to be crowded. The bed was going to be too hard. Anything you could think, because you're just laying there awake. You can't sleep. And so you're like already thinking of all the things that you're not going to like about being on this cruise.
Okay.
So we had about a 2-hour drive roughly across state.
Really? Okay. Let me look back. Let me get back to this map. Across state?
Yeah.
Where?
To Cape Canaveral.
Oh my God. Isn't that where they launch?
We went to Port Canaveral. Yeah. Port Canaveral. You go through Orlando to get there.
Oh, you have to go up there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there in Cape Canaveral.
And it's nothing but toll roads the whole way. Yeah, I can't wait for Aloha Johnny to get his tow bill.
Dude, it's right there. Basically, Kennedy Space Center, right there, right above it. That's where this port is.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, man.
Everything's well organized. You've got great parking outside, I think. And then there was a huge parking deck. We made the mistake of getting in the parking deck. We thought that was a mistake, but it turned out fine. Just parked on the top floor. That way we'd know where we were.
Yeah.
Just go to the top, parked. It's very much like an airport getting in there. You turn your bags over to a porter. They're going to go run through an x-ray or whatever they're going to do with them. Then you go and you've got to, just like you're going through TSA, basically,
Yeah.
you've got to have everything scanned and then you got to walk through an x-ray thing. But it was organized and it didn't take long. When you got through that, then you had to go check in with them to show them your passport and ID, get your tickets. They already had a ticket on your phone.
Yeah.
That little barcode deal. You could scan. So all that was pretty efficient, well thought out. Didn't take long.
That's cool, man. I'm looking at these pictures, Ed. There's SpaceX there. I see a picture of a pelican. It's really awesome. That's cool, man. Yeah, keep it going, man. So how big is this ship? How many people are getting on this?
Well, like I say, I was told it would hold about 4,200 passengers.
Dang.
They refer to this as a booze cruise because it's 3 nights over the weekend. So I don't know how many got on there, but there were several thousand for sure. There was a lot. And you don't really realize how many are going to be on there until you finally walk into the ship and you're like, good God, look at all these people just kind of meandering around because you're in this main floor that's got the shops and a couple of places to eat and different things. So it's an interesting ship in that, it's got a place called Central Park. It's got live plants growing in it on the fifth floor. Just kind of wander through a trail and it's got a coffee shop and all that kind of stuff. Of course, the top deck's full of water slides and tubes and swimming pools and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, you don't see your bags for a while. They deliver your bags, I thought, to your room. So the wife and I went and got a bite to eat on what they call the boardwalk, which was like a small city street. They call it a diner, but it was a Johnny Rockets. Just get a hamburger, which was not free. You had to buy your hamburger from there.
Who set up this whole trip for you, and what's the cost on this thing? Are you allowed to say the cost of this cruise?
Well, yeah, the cruise was comped.
All right, so you had a comp cruise. Who set this thing up? Mr. Feldman?
Yep, Michael Feldman set it up for me.
Shout out, Mr. Michael Feldman.
The quote unquote free cruise.
Okay.
There's no charge for the room. But we had a seaside balcony room, a couple of chairs, table out there on the balcony on the outside of the ship. And the room is small, but adequate, obviously. It's on a cruise. It's long and narrow, had a sofa, TV, makeup stand for the wife. The bathroom was really small, king size bed, very adequate. Good dark out curtains. I appreciated those blackout curtains.
Yeah.
Off of that sliding glass door. So we're going back to the room, expecting our luggage to show up or not, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you get off the elevator and you're just like walking down this long, narrow hallway. And every so often you just see stacks of luggage. And I'm thinking, the luggage is supposed to be in front of your door or something.
Right.
And I'm behind, my wife is booking it. She's heading towards the room. And I went, whoa, hey, this is your luggage, boy, back here. I'd already walked by it and I went, oh, that was our luggage. And it was hers. And then mine was like 3 doors down from there, but we weren't anywhere near our room. But so we had to drag our luggage on down to the room.
So what do? They just drop it off on the floor and then you supposed to pick it up?
Yeah, I think they more or less just dropped them off at little indented areas where they wouldn't block the hallway, I guess.
Oh, okay.
In a general area of your room. Because I've never been on one before, so I'm not even knowing what to expect. And
when you're on the floor, is it like, because you're talking to someone else who's never been on a cruise ship, okay? So I'm going blind. Is it like getting off the elevator in a casino and it's like a hotel room floor?
Yeah, it's a hotel room floor. There's doors on both sides of the hallway, and the hallway is the full length of the ship, basically. And you've got 2 banks of elevators. If I remember right, there's like 16 elevators on the ship. And there's like a third of the way from the front and a third of the way from the back. is where they're
Okay.
located. And this was different. I've never been on what they call a destination elevator.
Destination elevator. Okay. What is that? Oh, wait, who all is there with you? Is Aloha Johnny also on this cruise?
He is on the cruise, and so is Oz.
Are they on the same floor? Or are they just in different
They were
parts?
on the same floor, actually, but they were in the front and I was in the back.
Okay. Was that planned, or did Feldman just book it that way?
No, he didn't book theirs. They booked their own. It just happened. It didn't really matter. They were like 2 football fields away from me.
Okay.
I mean,
all right.
you know,
All
it's
right.
not
So
that
it's
far,
not.
but I mean,
Yeah, okay.
they're about a football field away from me at least, probably. So we never, you don't see them it's not like you see them in the hallway or anything.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got
Dragging their
to,
luggage. Yeah.
yeah. So, it's just like a regular long, narrow hallway. And you get there and your room keys are in a little clip outside your door. They don't give you your room keys downstairs when you check in. Your room keys are already sitting at your door.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that was kind of weird.
I guess it's.
I mean, so it's like, what if there's only one? I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
somebody
true.
stole one, right? I mean, you'd have to, but your room key is your pass for the whole deal. Whatever you purchase. So I will go into that in a minute, but anything that you're entitled to or you've prepaid for is coded on that room key.
Okay.
Anytime you want to do anything, you have to have your room key. So the wife and I, before we left, we sat down and looked at the different packages and what they offered and that kind of thing. So we looked at the drink package.
Mm-hmm.
Drink package pre-sale was like $89 per person per night. Do the math on that one.
$89 per person per night
Yeah.
for drinking?
Yes. That's alcohol only.
You would have to really be a drinker to want that, right?
That would be me, but I didn't get it. I was like,
I mean, how much would be buying 2 drinks?
well, I'll get into that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I can't wait. Okay. Might be a deal, maybe, if the drinks are $50.
Well, they ain't that high. They're not that high. But all right, so you do 90, that's 180
Yeah.
times 3.
That's $540 for alcohol. Man.
Yeah. If you want so I'm like, if I drink that much, I won't even be able to walk. Right. So we didn't buy that.
Okay.
But here's the other kicker.
Let's hear it.
All right. Do you want water on this cruise?
I mean, you're surrounded by water, but yes.
Yeah, but do you want drinking water?
Yes, of course. Sparkling or regular?
If you want tap water, that's free. That's free.
Okay.
If you want bottled water,
yep,
you have to pay for it.
Of course.
All right. So it's free cruise, man. So you got to pay for the water. All right. So then it's like, we looked at this. So they had a non-alcoholic package.
Okay.
Get your waters, your soft drinks.
I think I'd probably get that. Juice,
coffees, fancy coffees.
Okay. I like this.
All right. So we bought that package.
A cappuccino. Okay.
Yeah. So we bought that package. I didn't want to buy that particular one because I thought it was too pricey, but my wife thought she was going to want fancy coffees.
A due cappuccino. A macchiato.
Yeah. So
okay. All right.
We paid for that.
Nice. I like that. I would probably get that package.
Yeah. I bought that package.
How much was that?
I'm not finished with the packages yet.
Hey, everyone. This is 10 Ton. And don't you hate it when we end the show like that? Right when you're getting into it, you're invested in the convo, and then bam, out of nowhere, we just leave you hanging. If you're on our Patreon page, though, you get the full episode along with some show notes. Hope to see you there. And of course, new episodes drop weekly every Tuesday. Let me repeat that. New episodes drop weekly every Tuesday. We hope you enjoyed this podcast and will tell all of your fellow craps playing friends about it. Please follow Casino Tears on Apple Podcast, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app. If you like the show, please rate it 5 stars and leave a review. The best and most fun way to contact us would be to call and leave a message on our official Casino Tears vent line, 229-NO7. You can also email us at no7@casinotears.com. And lastly, to help support this podcast, you can visit our Patreon at patreon.com/casinotears. On behalf of Roll to Win Craps from Alabama and 10 Ton is #1 from Las Vegas, thanks for listening.